In the world, Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Colorado State Rams taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. It's David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rams will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Boise State Broncos offense will have first crack at this one. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back you can turn the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter. Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Bullock. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Firing to the right. Complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Going to work on second down. In the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Play from the gun. Touchdown, Colorado State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Rides the back and leads it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Loss of 2.
The one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play getting a tackle for loss.
He's got it down the middle. They made the stop right to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down line.
And quarterback dropping that understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They booted away on fourth down. He takes it at the 45. Touchdown, Colorado State. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He did that one. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
That's a really nice... It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Here we go. Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Now the play fake. Completes the shuffle pass. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Broncos are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Gaines. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside zone 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Back to throw. It's Bullock. Keeps looking downfield. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the knee. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Warren. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. New set of downs after the completion. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Rams started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Coming out with it, it's Bates. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Janging on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Booker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Looking left. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
On the run, it's gained. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And he rolls into the house.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Throws for the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 25. He's got it. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Going to the run. It's gained. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it.
This defense has owned the first half. Yeah, they've given up some yards on this drive. Big 3rd down coming. You've built a little bit of the lead. Try to force the field goal. Don't give up the big play here.
And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
Number 35 on the field goal.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. Got his man. Finds some fresh air. He's into the open down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rams.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a gap. It's Gage. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Second down.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Gets into the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
You want to talk about versatility at the linebacker spot, and this guy is it. He had 2 interceptions in his last game. That's his first pick in this one. He's good stopping the run. He can go sideline to sideline. He can blitz. He can spy. And, man, he is really good in coverage.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Floating away. He wants it all. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
35. Boise State, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Bates. And the returner is stuck. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Gaines. Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Fires to the big fella. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker, understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Dumps it to the back. This one's complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Wide open downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs.
Turning it on. Takes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Dupree. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rushes on him. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air. It's Bullock. He'll take another shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it. 1st down and more. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. The give on the option. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do yours.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Dupree. Now a first and goal from the 10.
And that's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone.
Let's go.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive in this seat, trying to fit that one in there. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. It's complete on the right side. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Here's the pressure. Not enough space. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Broncos backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Looking for room. It's Gaines.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Open space at the 25. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. We've reached the break. Colorado State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaking out. Down in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Got it downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Using his legs, it's Gaines. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Military stun.
Handoff to the single running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Loses 2.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Dropping back, it's Bullock. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Catch in the middle. It's Ross. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late.
He's taking the shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Takes the handoff. It's Dupree. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on the field? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. When backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your play. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest.
Oh, he's got some space.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. And they're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wagner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos in the hurry up. They're threatening to score. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. That's Booker. And they're able to get him down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So now it's second and long. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. To the ground with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The defense earns their third and final timeout take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party.